Carson-Newman falls at Tusculum by a score of 10-4 with Coach Tom Griffin for the Eagle Sports Network. Coach, what's your biggest takeaway from today's loss?
Great job by Tusculum. I thought pitching, obviously defense, big hits. I think Ortega has 23 home runs against us here in the last 2 years. And if you add up the distance of the home runs, it's probably about 2 miles. Today, I would apologize to every alum at Carson-Newman baseball, because that was such a lackluster performance I've been around in a while. We were tired. We had a long weekend, Mike. We had a long weekend. Guys were tired, and we had a light practice Monday, and we played yesterday. That's a lot. We're tired. Mentally, we were tired. Physically, we were tired. Bats were tentative. There were no plans at the plate. We got 3-2, 2 outs, runner on first. We usually will yell, "Hey, you gotta get off the runner, right? Throwing across." Well, we're not gonna say anything this time. Well, no one says anything, and we're still holding them on right there because we weren't in the game. Mentally, we were just out of it. The energy level was awful. We had guys in this dugout that were here along for the ride to get the Domino's pizza, I guess it was. Just a terrible day. And you know what, Mike? That's me, because I didn't get them ready to play today. I didn't get them ready to come out here and against Tusculum. Good ball club. We know each other. We respect each other. They can get a little fired up and excited for it. Nah, it didn't happen. And then when we got hit in the mouth and punched in the mouth, what does that mean? Well, we gave up a big hit. So what? You got another pitch to play. It's like the air gets deflated out of them, because when you're fatigued and tired and you're not getting 8 hours of sleep, you're not eating right, then all of a sudden we start to act and do things differently. And maybe that's the problem right there. But that's my fault. We got to do a better job of preparing them. The fundamentals, we're off on the fundamentals. We aren't able to read balls in the dirt. Our approaches with 2 strikes have not been good. Mike, we're still missing signs. The same guys are missing signs. And you may ask, why are you playing that guy? Well, that's a good question. I probably need to figure that out. Or I got to start doing verbal signs. Hey, hit and run. Or we're doing this. I got to do something different, because somehow when that light gets on and we get between that line, somehow we get all shut down. I got to figure out how to change that, because it's freaking ridiculous.
How important is it right now to find leadership within the team?
Oh, yeah. Well, we've told them all the time, listen, in the fall, we got to get the culture down, get everything set. Then you move into the spring, and then it's the players. They have to do it. If they ain't going to read balls in the dirt, then that's what they've decided to do. Then you got to have someone who says something. When you're in the dugout and you got guys wearing pants up, for instance, we take a simple thing like that, right? We got pinstripe pants, they're loose at the bottom. You really can't duck them in. You can't. They're meant to be worn long. But yeah, you got an individual yesterday who's got them tucked in and wearing them up. Why wouldn't someone say to that young man, hey, we never worn them up. Why are you doing that now? No, I've got to say it. But when you got guys that are perceptive and watching what other people are doing, acknowledging the good things, but when they're not doing something wrong, it's okay to tell them we need better effort than that. We have to have more focus than that. It's okay, but it's like we don't want to hurt feelings enough. And someone said this, maybe we don't hang out enough. We're all in separate little pods. We do our own thing off the field. And then when we get together on the field, it's chemistry and kumbaya. But if you spend time away from guys and you hang out with them, sometimes you have a tendency when you're watching that Duke, North Carolina game, saying, how could you not read a ball in the dirt today? You got to be kidding me. Like, we got to read that. You know what I'm saying? You start to teach and learn from each other when you hang out with each other. But here at the field, it's okay. Keep your head up. At some point, you got to keep your head up. You're drowning. Fix it.